Hi everyone, welcome to Kimber Creations. It's me, Kim, and right up front, I want to apologize for being MIA for so long. I had no idea it was going to take me this long to get back into somewhat of a routine schedule, which isn't even, I can't even call it that. But this hopefully is the beginning of the beginning again. Um, but back in January, I believe maybe by then it was February, I don't recall now without looking. Long short of it is we had a little one come into our life, into our home. At that time, we had no idea how long she was going to be with us, um, but we were going to do anything and everything we could to um, make it as comfortable and loving and caring for her as possible. And in the meantime, since actually it was towards the end of May and through a few different court hearings that we had to appear to and things, the court has appointed us, granted us, whatever you want to call it, the official parents now of little Miss Haley. At this time, we have not been sharing any pictures or videos or anything like that on social media. There's still things that we're working with her on. As a whole, she's doing wonderful, don't get me wrong. There's just some, little hiccups here and there every once in a while, but as a whole, she's doing great. And she's a true blessing to our family. We all love her. We just think the world of her, and very honored that we are called mom and dad again. And so I do share, her pictures and stuff, obviously, privately, and things like that with very close friends and stuff. But and I hope that you understand, we're just not ready to take that next step yet, just because of the history of things. And so that's that. So, with all of that and with all the big major changes, one of the other major changes is my room. We had talked for quite some time throughout the summer and stuff, and I said, I'm willing to give up part of my room. Really, the only reason I was using it is because I could. Our kids were all out of the house at the time, basically, other than, Murky being here every other weekend. But I had the space, so I used it. Did I need it? No, because as you will see, I have been able to transform the extra space into a family slash playroom, along with still having my craft space. I'm very tickled of the outcome. I'm very thankful that we were able to do it, and very blessed to have so many friends and family also reach out and contribute different things. And so, with all of that, I am going to now shift over here. As you recall, this whole green area, or seafoam green, whatever, right now it's showing up blue on my camera, and I'm using a new phone, just purchased last weekend, so I'm still working everything out. But anyway, this is the new playroom. We were gifted this gate from Rachel's boyfriend, and I found the horse through a local buy and sell thing. There's some other things here that, friends and family given. The slide was from my best friend's family. Her and her family didn't need it any longer. All the grandkids outgrown it or whatever. And then the cubbies I used to use for my craft stuff. Didn't feel like I needed any longer. So we purchased the owls and the doggies. Actually, Dave picked those out. Was tickled about that. We put up a new TV. And you know, there's a mixture of Marky's toys when he was little, but Haley's still able to use them, and Haley's toys. And then just last weekend also, Rachel picked up this super cute tent. Let me see if I can, whoops, sorry for the shakiness, trying to get over the gate. But she picked up this really cute tent at a garage sale. It was brand new, still in the box. It's a little bit larger than what we all were expecting, but the kids love it. And the elephant my mom picked up, and that's Marky's old chair, but both the kids still play with it. I did, however, keep up my 2 bulletin boards and then the white rack. Right now it's still kind of jumbled with stuff, but you know, it's out of reach for little Miss Haley. But I did take the bulletin board. This one is going to be Haley's for her little artwork eventually. And eventually I would like to cut out her name and put it up above. And that one will say Haley. And then this one is Marky's, and it's going to say Marky up above for his artwork. He's already started decorating some. He picked out the washi tape he wanted on his. He was going through some of my papers and found some of that. And then he made a flag last weekend as well. And then we have another little bookshelf here that was Marky's. And then we brought it down here for books and things. And then one of my favorite things in this whole room is I come up with a little reading nook, and the kids absolutely love it. I took some sheer curtains we purchased at Walmart, you know, cheap, inexpensive curtains. Rachel helped me figure out some kind of system for the tie backs, and then this is a spring rod up here. The other one I have, which I'm going to see if we can see it, is another rod that I've used command hooks to hold that up with. I left this shelving up because this is Marky's shelving where Haley can't touch his stuff, reach it. Rachel helped me come up with an idea. It really easy but kid friendly to some degree. You know, she's not really pulling on it, but we just pinned some ribbon back here, and then to easily open and close it, we just took Velcro to tie them back. It can, you know, easily be undone, and then it has like this super cute, you know, enclosure. And then we just put a blanket down and some pillows. The blanket actually was from a cousin. It was gifted to her by a family member, and they wanted to give it to Haley. And so we laid that down there, you know, for something comfy, and a bunch of pillows. And anyway, so we have all of that. And like I said, there's some more big toys upstairs. And then, of course, with Christmas coming, we have some things hidden that I purchased. And so who knows what it's going to look like by Christmas or after Christmas. So anyway, quickly, I'm just going to kind of zoom around, my room to give you a quick overlay of what things look like, and then eventually, hopefully, get into some more detail in other videos. But as you see, I still have the pegboard up, and then I was able to put all of my starting to put all of my stamps along here, along with dies and different things. Not only do I have all of this with stamps and dies, then we went to Goodwill several weeks ago, and I purchased these 2 cabinets. There was nothing basically wrong with them. And I've got, this one is all full of stamps. The top 2 drawers are all Stampin' Up. And then And then just miscellaneous. I've got it marked, other stamps. And then this tall other one, which they're the same size. It's just one happened to have been on rollers and the other one's not. But this is all cardstock and foam paper and things like that. And then I have my cart over here with the little 6x6 paper pads. And of course that's on roller, so I can just roll that out when I need to get in the file drawers. And I was very tickled to be able to put my ink pads up on the wall. Really tickled with that. It's just my Stampin' Up! And then my Tim Holtz Distress inks up there. And then I'm just gonna, sorry if I went too fast. There's 12 by 12 paper pads, some loose paper, and then down here is just, I started labeling things, 2 different colors of labels because I ran out of one color, and it does not bother me, it's as long as it's labeled. Started doing my punches in there. There's some other stuff in there, and like I said, this is just a quick run view of what the room looks like. Here you'll see the scan and cut, and it just keeps going down. The embossing folders way down there on the counter are my Cricut cartridges, and that's really cool how I decided to do those. And then my Cricut and different things like that. There's a cabinet there with stuff in it. And then my desk. Pretty much the same area. I did keep one table in here. This has been really nice. When Marky comes, we pull it out a little bit, and he can sit behind there and still be able to see the TV real well, and then Haley's not bothering him. This is a project in the works of some family photos and things since Haley's been with us. And then I have my big shot over here because all of my big dies, the Sizzix dies and things like that, I've put on this rack. It was a shoe rack I've had forever. Had it in the garage for a long time because I thought I was going to get rid of it. Decided to keep it, and I'm glad I did because it's worked out perfect for this area. So, enough of the rambling. Here's just a little bit closer of a look. And that's what's been going on. And I'm hoping to, like I said, to get to more videos when the time comes. And I do have some ideas and things and to go into more depth. Here's a little sneak peek of how I've organized. I'll show you this one cupboard because it's pretty cool, and was very tickled to see that I was able to get all of that stuff that I had, not only in these 2 rooms, but also in that play area. And yep, I've got it, like I said, basically everything is in here other than a bunch of ribbon, which is in our, now what we call our office sewing room. That needs work yet, but as a whole, everything is done and ready to go, ready to play. I even have my camera set up, my computer, everything's ready to go. And so just wanted, like I said, to give you an update. I'm still here. I miss everyone, miss the videos, and just continue to keep us in your thoughts and prayers. You know, there's still a lot to come, and I will do videos when I can. And so until the next time, we'll see you later. Love and hugs. Thanks for watching. Bye.